Welcome to the Full Strength Father podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Corper, and I am excited to be with you today for episode 1. Now, full transparency, I felt impressed to start a podcast, and so I've started this podcast. I have not planned perfectly exactly everything that I'm going to say. I just know that for me, perfection is the enemy of progress. And I know that when I receive a strong impression like this, that I need to take action. So what I'd like to talk about today is the purpose of Full Strength Father and the code of Full Strength Father. I currently have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old son, and I'm married to a wonderful woman. Been married for coming up on 7 years this year, and I'm currently 34 years old. And throughout my life, I've been through many ups and downs and learned many, many lessons. But it's important for me to share that for me personally, the role of husband and father and building and strengthening my family has been the most meaningful pursuit that I've ever engaged in. And the joy and success that I feel as I pursue this role of father and husband and family man is deeper than anything else I've ever experienced. And so more recently in my life, I've been through some deep challenges and have come out stronger than when I went into them, and have been guided to this point where I feel strongly that I need to take the skills that I've learned, the education that I have, and the experiences that I have, and directly serve fathers. And at the time of the recording of this podcast, it's 2023 in April, and the world seems to be getting crazier by the day, more challenging by the minute. It seems like everything is falling apart and the world is burning. But I was speaking with my younger brother today on a phone call, and he's a young father as well, and has a family of 3 kids and a wonderful wife as well. And we were talking about how we as fathers navigate this modern world and what it's like for us now in 2023 as fathers. And we were talking about how it feels like it's us versus the world as fathers, that society as a whole, the world in quotations, is if we are passive as fathers, we will be eroded by the forces at play that just are part of this natural world, like nutrition, morality, all these even just the family unit itself seems like it's under attack. It seems like we are just living in unprecedented times of challenge when it comes to successfully navigating fatherhood. So, I've in my process of pursuing a career in strength and conditioning and owning a sports performance facility and working with clients both on the performance side but also the general population side, and that's what I've been doing in my career. I've read a lot and come across a lot of great material and mentors, both near and far, that have helped me formulate what I'm going to share with you today when I speak of the Full Strength Father purpose and code. And so as I've pondered how to best help fathers in our modern world, like what can I first offer? For me, the answer is quite clear. It's that I know how to help fathers get incredibly fit and sustain that physical fitness for the rest of their lives, even if they've never been in the gym before, or they're very experienced but have hit some roadblocks. Like anywhere on that spectrum, I know that I can help fathers. Now, why is it important for us to have physical fitness as fathers? This is something that my brother and I talked about in our call today, and we came to the conclusion that really one of the most powerful reasons for us to improve our physical fitness performance as fathers is because of the cognitive benefits of a high level of physical fitness. And well, why why does that matter? Well, when you think about the war on our attention, our ability to focus and be present that's currently at play. I mean, we have the attention economy. Like never before in the history of the world has there been an entire economy built specifically on extracting attention from human beings and monetizing it. So we live in this physical and digital world that's full of distractions. And so if we're not actively engaged cognitively in our day-to-day, the use of our days, minutes, and hours, then we are going to fail because we will not be prepared to handle the circumstances and situations that come. And I look at my 5-year-old, my 2-year-old boys, and I think to myself, my goodness, I don't have a day to lose. I can't waste one day in consistent pursuit of trying to be the best father that I can be, because I have to help them navigate this world, which for me is a challenge to navigate. So being sharp mentally is extremely valuable. And then as fathers, being physically fit helps us lead by example, and our families will rise with us to the level that we lead them. I think it's our responsibility to really lead out by example, and so we can be focused and engaged and present, and then also lead by example and give our families the best chance to succeed. So initially, that's what I'm feeling I'll be able to bring to fathers, is the frameworks, the strategies and the structures that I've developed unique to fatherhood through my experience. And I'm excited for that. So let's get into the purpose of Full Strength Father. For the past number of months, I've been studying this fatherhood and the role of men in our society, specific to families and family structure and what the challenges we're facing and those kind of things. And I've asked myself the question, what is my purpose as a father? Why am I here? What do I need to do? How can I help influence my family and lead them? And purpose it's a strong word, but for me it encompasses the who I am and what are the core things in that who I am that I need to execute on as a father. So there are 3 elements of the purpose of a full strength father, and that is to 1, lead with integrity, 2, provide with consistency, and 3, protect at all costs. And I've written a brief summary of each of those 3 elements, and I'll read those to you now. Lead with integrity. My purpose is to lead myself and my family with integrity. I lead by example. I do not ask my family that which I am unwilling to do myself. I am adaptable, humble, and do not allow my ego to rule my decisions. I am decisive and take strategic action. I lead, teach, and serve with love and empathy. I actively create experiences that foster growth and connection. I know that to lead with integrity in fatherhood is a lifelong call to selfless service and unrelenting personal improvement. Provide with consistency, the second element of our purpose. My purpose is to provide for my family's physical and spiritual needs. I work to consistently improve my skills in my chosen field so that I can expand my influence, impact, and income. I am forward-thinking, intentional, informed, and intelligent in the management of all my resources. I understand that my purpose as a father is to consistently provide for the physical and spiritual welfare of my family. Third, protect at all costs. My purpose is to protect my family at all costs. I know that I'm responsible for their physical and spiritual safety. I am competent in the use of self-defense, first aid, firearms, and fundamental survival skills. I acquire and maintain resources that can be used to keep my family safe in the event of dangerous circumstances. I develop, teach, and maintain emergency plans of action for my family. I am vigilant, informed, and engaged. I know that it is my duty to defend my family both physically and spiritually for the rest of my life. Those three elements of purpose as a full-strength father have already started to influence my decisions as a father since I've written them. And I hope that over the course of this podcast, we can go deep into leading with integrity, providing with consistency, and protecting our families at all costs, and really magnify those areas as fathers because we need it. Our world needs it. There's no manual on fatherhood. When I held my son in my arms for the first time, the feeling was incredible. It was life-changing. And the same with my second. The bond that I felt with them and my wife, and that for the first time, that completeness as a family, just indescribable joy and a humbling situation, because what you realize is that you're responsible for this life and to guide them and show them the way. And it would have been nice if, I had somebody from, Fatherhood International or whatever, some organization. Here's your manual. Step one is this, and this. Step two is this, and this. Now, granted, we have amazing opportunities to learn from other men, mentors. My own father, an incredible example, and other men in my life. But this is the first time that I've sat down and said, what is my purpose? And defined that. So this has already really impacted me. Hopefully it helps you like it's helped me, and it will continue to help. Okay, so then I've written the code of the full strength father. So I have my purpose. What's my code? So how do I live to that purpose? And I've defined 5 areas of this code that I know for me, if I've got them lined up, that leading with integrity, providing with consistency, and protecting at all costs will become a natural byproduct of living this code. This is my ethos. This is the culture that I have defined for myself. First is physically prepared. I will be physically disciplined. I will take care of my body through exercising consistently, eating high-quality whole foods, hydrating, and getting restorative sleep. I will consistently push myself to develop new physical skills and abilities. I will strive to be physically fit and prepared to the best of my God-given ability. As a father, I understand that my ability to lead, provide, and protect is directly tied to my physical fitness. 2, mentally sharp. I will develop myself mentally. I will read, write, create, and engage in activities that sharpen and expand my mind. I will focus on positive and uplifting thoughts. I will fuel my mind through the intentional study of meaningful topics. I will guard my mind against negativity, corruption, and evil. I know that maintaining a high level of mental discipline as a father will enable me to lead myself and my family to freedom. 3rd, spiritually disciplined. I will deepen my spirituality. I will study with intent, pray in gratitude, and serve selflessly. I will develop a close relationship with my God. I will hone my ability to understand and act on His direction. I will actively fight against the forces of evil in my world. I will stand for truth in all circumstances. I know that spiritual discipline is the key to unlocking my purpose as a man and fulfilling my calling as a father. 4th, man of action. I will not waste time. Time is precious. I will organize my time. I will consistently maintain a meaningful plan of action for my minutes, hours, days, weeks, and years. I will set challenging goals in key areas of my life and pursue them with intent. I will value my time above all else. I will not give my time freely to tasks, endeavors, or people that detract from my mission as a father. I will invest my time in the things that matter most. 5th, highly focused. I will develop and utilize the ability to focus. I will take care of my physical and digital surroundings. I will keep them in order. I will create environments, routines, and habits that reduce distractions and enhance productivity. I will be engaged. I will be present. I understand that my success as a father is directly connected to my ability to be present and intentional through each moment of the day. So as I read those elements of the code, I'm impressed to search myself for how I can improve in these areas. And it reminds me of the key things that I need to be focused on as a father to live my purpose of leading with integrity, providing with consistency, and protecting at all costs. These elements of the code are very tactical in nature. They're strategic in nature. These are the things that I'm doing. I will do these things. I will do these things consistently. And that leads to success in my purpose. And I just love it because it's motivating for me, and it's inspiring for me. It helps me see that there's something tangible I can really sink my teeth into and then apply in my life. Physical, mental, spiritual, action, focus. Those are the things that I want to be as a father, because I'm becoming more and more aware as my kids grow and time passes how brief the time is that I have with them. And I'm also realizing how important it is for me to be engaged and present moment to moment. I've caught myself a few times on my phone when my son's next to me. And it's this experience where I'm checked because I realize, oh my goodness, I'm not present with him in this moment. And I could be. And so I want to reduce those experiences that happen, and I want to increase the amount of experiences where I'm present, focused, engaged, teaching, learning, playing, laughing, experiencing life with my family, because I know that that's really the only way that I can lead them to freedom, is by being engaged and producing and being successful in every area that I possibly can in my life. And I fully believe that these areas of the code, being physically prepared, mentally sharp, spiritually disciplined, a man of action, and highly focused, are the keys to unlocking my purpose and living to it. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. I'm humbled at the opportunity that I have to share my thoughts and experiences. And I'm not quite sure how this podcast will evolve. I just know that I need to do it and to publish consistently and share my thoughts and experiences as I journey into this world of helping other fathers really maximize their lives by living full strength in everything that they do. And I know that that's how I will be able to affect change in the world. That's my calling and my unique opportunity to serve using the skills and the gifts that I've been given in my life. And I look forward to this journey. So until then, live full strength or die. Talk soon.